Adrenaline junkies, y'all. So for this time, we got a reaction video. This is some new shit. It's called 6 Terrifying Cave Moments Caught on Camera by Chezoid. Fucking Charizard, nigga. Let's get into it.
The channel Cantrell Caving is known for...
This nigga's name is Cantrell? Nigga, play that young boy. Hold on.
For exploring some of the most dangerous, narrow...
People die doing this shit. Exactly. There are people that are adrenaline junkies to that point where if they don't do shit like this, like drugs don't work, they'll smoke meth, everything and above, bro. I was finna list drugs that would have got me booted off this shit, and it's still not enough for them. They need to die. Bro, here.
And unpredictable cave systems in the world.
Checkpoint.
But this time,
checkpoint,
his
nigga.
passion nearly cost him his life.
Panics
on
and
November 3rd, 2023, a group of...
Don't fucking play with me, bro. Is that nigga swimming? Is he swimming with that much room?
5 young men, including Alex and his close friend Jacob, set out to explore a cave they had never been in before. The plan was simple: follow the rope, reach the end, and document the journey. But nothing ever goes exactly as planned.
Yeah, let me get a checkpoint for this bullshit.
At first, everything seemed fine. Headlamps on, boots laced, spirits high. They moved deeper inside, unaware that the conditions had already changed, and fast.
Do it!
And you know what? I bet during this whole video we ain't gonna see one nigga. We ain't gonna see... I don't think we're gonna see no POC in this, and I don't think it's because they're exclusive. I just think this is a very and you know, I'm white, so I can say it, you know what I mean? But this is a very white, this is a white thing to do. Why do you need to be in a cave, bro? You know what I mean? Like, you could be snowboarding like Shaun White or some shit, and you wanna like. And the most fucking mind-boggling shit about this is most of these niggas be having like 2,000-3,000 subscribers. So they don't even really be doing it for the bread. They just do it for the love of the game.
Not long into their
They get
descent,
found out whenever they're
found
fucking
themselves
stuck and they get a
battling
YouTube
rising
documentary
water.
about them.
The cave's narrow passages were partially flooded, making every step harder and far more dangerous.
Why would
The
they
air
keep
was heavy
going?
with moisture, and the rocks were slick. Every step forward took them deeper, both into the cave and into the unknown.
Oh my god, I'm getting fucking scared, nigga. Yo, I'd have to watch this with a fucking Oculus, so it feels like I'm actually in there. You know what I mean? Yes, I'd try salvia. I want to try DMT too. Am I allowed to say that on stream? I don't know. That's why I want to go to Washington. Hey, any of my Washington peoples out there, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
What happens if you pee in a wetsuit? Just asking for... It just stays. I'm asking for a friend. It just stays with it.
Bro, those parkour niggas too.
They were still laughing, talking about reaching the end of the tunnel, but beneath the surface, tension was starting to build.
Nigga,
Jacob,
fuck you. You
who had
asked me the
scouted part of
question.
The route ahead tried to warn them. Some sections are completely underwater. You'll have to duck your head just to get through. There's no way to breathe in parts of it.
Now, as a kid, whenever I'd be in the pool on some shit, I would hold my head underwater and think, okay, if I had to hold my breath, Yo, the second you actually have to hold your breath, it's never that long. And it feels way more scary. I can't lie. Yo, that nigga trying to get that Roger treatment. Yo, hey, next offseason, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers. We're getting higher than high, nigga. We going on that real retreat.
Go right. Okay, gotcha.
The ayahuasca,
Still,
nigga.
the group pushed forward, following the rope and hoping nothing would go wrong. But as they went deeper into the flooded tunnel, fear began to show on Alex's face. His confidence faded. His movements grew tense and frantic. The water level kept rising until it filled his ears, and the only way to breathe was to tilt his head straight up toward the ceiling. The deep...
And you know what? These niggas don't give a fuck about life, because the first thing I think anytime I'm in a body of water that's not a pool, and even when I'm in a pool, I always be, I gotta get water out my ears because I always think of a water eating amoeba going in my shit and eating my brain from the inside out, and then I just go brain dead. Can y'all imagine if I'm like coming back 2 weeks from a vacation on some shit, and then I just, like I just start shutting down. Yeah, nigga ate my brain.
The deeper he crawled, the more unstable he became, until suddenly, everything went wrong.
You going, Jacob? Oh, he just bailed. No.
Yo, oh God, oh God, the second we getting out, I'm fucking you up. Nigga. You're not gonna charge into me once we're crowded in a cave, bro. Nigga, why my heart beating? My heart's beating like shit right now.
You're good. Oh my God.
I think that nigga's having a panic attack.
I'm coming out. All right, we'll back it out.
One of Alex's friends panicked. Struggling to breathe, he grabbed onto Alex in desperation, nearly dragging them both underwater.
Yo, nigga, I'm beating your ass. I'm beating your fucking ass. You ain't gonna be it. Nigga, we already deep in the trenches. You ain't gonna pull me down. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, you gonna be the reason why we did. That's why they say never save a drowning person. Because, and regardless, that's why I want to try and make sure that I'm good to the point where I could if I had to. But, yo, that's why I commend lifeguards and shit like that. Because, yo, these niggas are straight trying and drown you, and they're not even meaning to. But it's sort of like that. It's the same way with the dogs. You're trying to survive. You're going to do anything to survive. You're going to pull someone down so you can get up, even if that person's trying to save you.
Cold, water, darkness, claustrophobia.
Like, look at that. That nigga scraped his whole head on that cave because this other nigga want to get scared and go back. I get it. But you already too deep to be scared. Nigga, you should have been scared before you got in that fucking cave. Skill
In a cave,
issue.
Panic is your worst enemy. Despite the chaos, they somehow managed to keep their heads above water. Inch by inch, they pulled themselves back toward the light. By the time they reached an open space, both Alex and his friend were scraped, bruised, and completely exhausted. It could have ended very differently. They were lucky to survive.
Stuck in a
This man
tight
was
gap,
exploring the
nigga.
cave when he reached a dangerously narrow passage. Determined to push forward, he squeezed himself into the tight gap and nearly became stuck. The video was uploaded to YouTube on January 10th, 2022, under the title, Smothered in a Claustrophobic Cave. The man behind the channel, Caveman Hikes, has posted dozens of similar videos, where he successfully escapes caves after long and risky.
This nigga's doing IRL. Oh my God, bro. IRL thumbnails, nigga. This is the type of shit you see in Mr. Beast thumbnails. But it's all edited. Nah, this nigga's actually in there. What the fuck? Why? I see no reason why this is a good idea. Yo, this nigga's moving like a fucking inchworm just to get close. Like, yo.
Explorations.
This nigga. Like, bro.
But in this video, things look far more tense.
But so far I haven't felt like that squeeze. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take the light with me, is the problem. If I go Superman style, I can certainly get through, but then my clothes are gonna bunch up and it'll look cool on camera, but very uncomfortable bunching clothes up.
Nigga, I promise this shit does not look cool on camera. Yo, y'all ever seen Cave Spider? Yo, don't play with me. You making me scared of some shit I ain't even there for.
And backing up at the same time. So one of the nice things about these is you can use your feet for leverage, and you can't see that, but I take my feet and I pinch it up against the ceiling, and then I use that to leverage myself backwards. So I'm leveraging myself through here. And I fit okay. It didn't look like I was gonna, but I'm pretty much... I just have a hard time leveraging myself to move myself over this knuckle. But it's gonna be a little lossy here.
For a while, he keeps trying to push deeper into the cave, but eventually realizes he's almost completely trapped.
Trying to give you a decent view of what's going on in my little gumdrop's life here. I'll bring you.
Yo, Yo, this nigga, yo, hold on. So this nigga went down like this. He went through this cave and down. And now he's finding out that he's stuck like this. You're standing in a fucking box. This nigga's standing in a oh my gosh, bro. And you know, isn't it just so convenient that all these holes are just barely the size of your body? Nigga, isn't that a good cleared coat decision just to not do it? In a coffin, yeah. We all wanted to try this. Nigga, I've never thought in the wildest... Yo, in my fantasies that I thought I was immortal, I wouldn't have even thought of this shit. And being immortal isn't a fantasy. You know, I'm just saying, like, no.
You closer.
Remember Pebbles? That's what I'm wondering. How the fuck do they remember the pattern? Like...
There we go. So it's all about leverage, and I don't know where my feet are here. But, I'm working my way through here as I can. I can't turn and see. You see, this is the problem with the clothes bunching up. My knee pad's caught. Okay.
At that moment, he decides not to risk it.
Nigga, in a moment like this, where's Diddy? In a moment like this, where's Diddy? Pour the lube all over me or something. I need that lubrication sliding through these caves. I'm sorry. Yo, is that too far? Is that too far? I mean, like, genuinely, though. Because what's saving this nigga at this point? What's saving him? He gonna need something. Come on, bro. Nigga, where's Lucci at? Lucci's username is Let It Loose for Lucci or some shit like that. Ask Lucci what he do.
It any further and begins carefully backing out the way he came.
I don't know, Wyatt. I don't know.
He manages to escape without any injuries.
All
This
without
story
injury.
comes from the
And you know
YouTube
what?
channel.
This nigga almost dies and he's gonna do it again. Like, bro, yo. Look at these fucking thumbnails. These thumbnails don't look real. Look at this. This nigga's dangling over a fucking unexplored mineshaft. Why does he hate his life?
Action-adventure twins, run by two brothers, James and Edward. Since early 2020, they've been exploring dangerous and extremely tight cave systems, documenting their underground adventures. But in March 2021, one of their expeditions brought them terrifyingly close to death. They decided to explore the well-known Pettyjohn Cave in Georgia. By that time, they had already visited several sections of this sprawling maze-like cave system, even discovering an underground waterfall during one of their previous trips. They felt confident enough to take on the challenges of this underground labyrinth. However, this time, their goal was one of the most difficult sections of the cave, appropriately named the Nervous Breakdown.
This one's tight.
Look at all this clay. Look at all this clay around them. They have no grip. They couldn't grip to shit if they could.
A title that perfectly describes the mental state of anyone attempting to pass through it. The beginning of the trip went smoothly. The brothers squeezed through a narrow entrance and reached the first open chamber of the cave. But soon, the passages began to narrow again, forcing them to crawl through tighter and tighter spaces. After about 25 minutes of crawling, they faced their first serious obstacle. A muddy chamber with a deep, narrow...
Nigga, first serious obstacle. And that's their issue. They don't take shit serious. Nigga, this been serious. The fuck are you talking about? Nigga, the second I see a hole that just leads into darkness in broad daylight and I just see straight darkness, nigga, no. Bro, I don't watch episode 1 and 2 of Welcome to Derry. I'm not fucking with no extra phenomena shit. I'll be cool in my room, y'all. We can watch a reaction video over these caves, nigga. It ain't ever this serious.
Pit in the middle that had to be carefully skirted along the edge.
Like, nigga, exactly. What are they looking for? They're looking for a rush. I really think niggas like this just hate their life so much that they need to go to an extent to see what they can do to get that shit off. Like, y'all already said the fucking parkour niggas. Yo, them Russian niggas be doing backflips off of like skyscrapers and shit like that. I wish it was fake. I wish it was fake. But all this was happening way before AI videos was dropping that we know of.
One wrong
That we
move
know
would mean
of.
falling into a tight shaft with almost zero chance
Nigga, this shit looks like a dream.
along the edge.
This shit does not look
One
real.
wrong move
Look at
would mean
this.
falling
Hold on.
into a tight shaft with almost zero chance of climbing back out. The slippery walls and lack of solid footing would make it nearly impossible to pull someone out. After safely passing this dangerous area, they finally reached the entrance to the infamous
What's good,
Memphis
Isaiah?
Breakdown. To their frustration, part of the surrounding area had collapsed, making it much harder to find a safe route forward. Rocks were scattered everywhere.
Nigga said, do they even have food? Thank you. I'm now I'm thinking, bro. Are you hungry? Fuck. Like this is actually slow.
Narrow drops surrounded them, and pitch-black darkness filled the space. After a long search, Edward eventually located an entrance and decided to go down, leaving his brother above as a backup.
They
in
just be
case something
pissing and
went
shitting
wrong.
on the side,
He
bro.
had no idea that this decision would become one of the biggest mistakes of his life. After descending a bit deeper, Edward tried to contact his brother, but there was no response.
I found a rope. I don't hear James anymore.
He suddenly found himself in a nightmare scenario, lost in an unknown part of the cave with no way to communicate.
They had every choice of going in this cave. They had every choice of going in this cave. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of cases where people accidentally get lost in a cave. Actually, I have, but like it's crazy seeing the people that take it upon their own choice to do this shit.
At first, he tried to stay calm and continued moving, still hoping he would meet James somewhere ahead. But after 30 minutes of searching and calling out with no answer, the reality of the situation began to sink in.
Yo, you know, I say I don't laugh at other people's misfortune, but nigga, you did this to yourself, so I think I could laugh a little bit. Yo. Bro, yo, I remember in all of these horror games that I'm playing with the homies, right? It's in proximity chat. The second I can't hear where they're at, I'm like, okay, let me just stop. Let me stop and find where they're at. This nigga proceeded to go another 30 fucking minutes. Nigga went another 30 minutes of not hearing his brother and then said, you know what? I think something's wrong.
He knew that panic was the worst possible reaction, but anxiety was slowly taking over. After countless failed attempts to locate his brother, Edward decided to retrace his steps, only to realize how difficult that would be.
No, for real. Like, cause what the fuck are you doing? Nah, because I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck are you doing getting separated in a cave? Are you dense? Are you literally dense? That's all I gotta fucking ask. You're separating yourself in a cave from the only person you know, from the only person that can help you. Fuck are you doing trying to go on? Like,
James! James! It's been like 30 minutes since I last saw him. I don't even know where I'm at. I tried to go back to the last place I saw him, and everything just looks the same. It's just...
bro, oh my gosh, everything just looks the same. Yeah, not like you're in a fucking cave, buddy. It's been looked the same since y'all got in there. No, I'm terrified of large bodies of water. Damn, I couldn't even talk right there. I'm scared of large bodies of water too. Yo, nigga, my speech impediment came out. Sometimes I low-key gotta like tell my tongue to calm down. Pause. Hold on. I gotta reword what I'm saying. I'm scared of large bodies of water too. So whenever I have the dumb idea of saying yes to going on a cruise next year, I don't want to go on a cruise, y'all. I don't want to go on a cruise. I'm gonna be honest.
A jumbo maze.
Every direction looked exactly the same in the dim light of his headlamp. Narrow tunnels and uneven rock walls offered no landmarks to help him remember where he had come from. With every step,
I
the
said
situation
pause.
became
I
more
said
desperate.
pause.
A single wrong choice could leave him
Did
wedged
I
in a
not?
passage
I
too
swear I
tight to
did.
escape. Or worse, he could fall into a hidden fissure. Even without physical injury, it would be easy to wander in circles until exhaustion took over. The recording, which began with excitement as he entered the nervous breakdown, could have ended as a tragic documentation of his final moments. After what felt like endless wandering in circles, Edward finally spotted a small but familiar detail, a piece of marker tape he had noticed earlier on his way down. Following it, he was finally able to find his way back.
James! Oh.
Fuck you, James. Dude, I was right here the whole fucking time.
You're over here? Oh. Dude.
This nigga James wasn't wondering where he was. This nigga's been crying, probably thinking about offing himself. They ain't know what to do. And he's like, yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here, dude. Oh,
This
fuck.
place is a maze, man. Oh, hey, I see your light. Dude. I thought we were never gonna see each other. Dude, I know.
Dude. Dude, isn't that fucking crazy, dude? Fuck. Yo, let's keep going.
After reuniting, the brothers stayed together for the rest of the expedition and eventually made it safely out of the cave without serious injuries.
Oh
This
my
experience
God.
didn't stop them from exploring caves. They continue to upload videos to their YouTube channel, but now they do so with far more caution and much better preparation.
Yo, that shit look trippy. Hold on.
The following story took place
Trapped in rising water? Nigga, don't play with me.
in January 2014, when a group of cave explorers set out to conquer Lost John's Cave in Lancashire, England. This impressive cave system stretches for about 3 miles, with known depths reaching around 700 feet. Most of the team had years of caving experience behind them, and, like many seasoned explorers, they were confident in their abilities. They carefully prepared for the expedition, studying maps.
And that's the problem, though. And I'm finna have to stop pausing because I've been pausing so much that by the time we get to the end of this, I'm damn near gonna be fucking late. But regardless, y'all want to play with God. Y'all want to play with God. Y'all want to play with Mother Nature. You're like, we're experts. We're experts. Nigga, you think the Earth got the same caves everywhere?
Planning their route.
Confidence
and
can be
packing
confused
the
with
necessary
stupidity.
gear.
Exactly
But in
that.
the world of caving,
Exactly
there is a
that.
brutal truth.
I wish I could
When
pin that.
something
Hold
goes
on.
wrong, no amount of planning can guarantee
Bow.
safety. Even the most experienced explorers can find themselves in life-threatening situations. That is exactly what happened to one member of the group.
Ain't shit funny
Bob
now.
Johnson. At first, the expedition went smoothly.
Fucking Bob.
The team moved deeper into the cave, using their equipment to overcome each obstacle. But everything changed when they reached a section known as the Tube, an extremely narrow passage that required crawling forward on their stomachs. To make matters worse, part of the passage was filled with water, making visibility and breathing even more difficult. Despite the dangerous conditions, the group decided to continue. The thinnest member went first and managed to squeeze through. Bob Johnson went next, and he was far less fortunate. At first, he made steady progress through the tube, but soon he began to struggle, even in the slightly wider sections. Somehow he reached the narrowest part of the passage, and that's where his luck ran out.
Yo, okay, so now this nigga gets stuck. He gets stuck in a hole where running water needs to exit out that hole. Where is that water gonna go? Yo. If this nigga with the camera don't fucking hit him with his foot or some shit, like, you gotta kick that nigga the other way, or he's about to go.
He became completely wedged from the waist down, and every attempt to free himself only made things worse. Being stuck in such a tight space is already horrifying. The feeling of solid rock squeezing your body, the walls closing in. You can't move. You can barely breathe, and panic begins to creep in. For Bob, the nightmare was just beginning. On top of being trapped, he now had to face a far more terrifying threat: rising water. Water makes any caving trip infinitely more dangerous. In a dry cave, even if you get stuck, at least you have time to think, time to plan. But when water starts rising, the situation becomes deadly within minutes.
Like, bro, in my head, I'm thinking, nigga, if imagine you're under here and a fucking earthquake happens. Nigga, you're dead. You're fucking dead. And the thing is, I'm saying that, and a lot of people might be like, oh, well, the odds of that happening are very slim. No, the odds of that happening are 10 times more underground. Nigga, the under the ground in all these caves, shit is shifting every day, nigga. Shit is shifting every day. I've been learning about the tectonic plate since I was in fucking eight years old. You know what I mean? I've been tapped in. Pangea on some shit. Y'all believe in that? Y'all believe in that? Come on. We gotta do a conspiracy series. Fuck this shit. I'ma quit talking.
Imagine freezing water slowly climbing up your body while you are trapped in solid rock, unable to move. The terror is indescribable. Bob knew he had only a short time before drowning became a real possibility, and he fought desperately to free himself. But the water soaked through his clothing, making him heavier, and his escape attempts even more hopeless. Just when the situation seemed completely hopeless, one of the team members had an idea. The idea that would ultimately save Bob's life.
Yeah, it looks tight. Billy, I get it. Pull in!
Instead of trying to push him forward, the team members behind him began carefully pulling him back the way he came.
I don't know why that's not like the first decision that niggas think would be a good idea. Like, why do you think you still gotta go forward? I think it's because of the yellow too. The yellow kind of looked like his fucking hazmat suit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we gotta watch Breaking Bad on stream. We gotta watch a lot of shows on stream. If y'all are down, y'all let me know and we'll get that shit going.
And it worked. Bob was finally freed, though his ordeal was far from over. Later, he shared in the comments that he and the two teammates who rescued him had to crawl for another 3 hours to escape the cave through an alternative route. This incident left such a deep psychological scar that even today, Bob says he can't watch the footage from that day without experiencing severe anxiety.
We would have to watch it on Kick. If we watch, so tune in on live on Kick, and then after that we'll upload all the episodes onto the Patreon, and the Patreon's free as well. So it's just, well, I mean, I guess at that point we could try and find a way to go live on Patreon, but shit, we might do experimental. Be a little experimental with that shit.
This unsettling video was filmed by Jacob, an experienced explorer obsessed with uncovering the secrets of abandoned mines. For nearly 20 years, he had descended into forgotten tunnels, documenting his journeys and sharing the hidden history of these places with his viewers. But this time was different. This time he encountered something he would never forget. On the cold, rainy evening of December 5th, 2017, Jacob drove down a dark, deserted road toward another abandoned mine, unaware of what awaited him underground.
If this is the video and you're going cave diving, nigga, do you not care about your family? You just finished Thanksgiving. You got Christmas coming up in 20 days. And you decide you want to go into some abandoned mines at what looks like it may be 3 a.m. pristinely.
Okay, that's the portal to the Waldeck mine. I'm inside. The wind has kind of died down a little bit, and it's not raining, so I managed to stay dry. Of course, I'm inside this little alcove, kind of. But anyway,
portal,
come down
nigga.
this little incline path.
Decline.
Big boulders here you have to climb over, and then the tunnel's right behind me, this way. So let's check.
Oh
it
wait,
out.
never mind. He went the other way. Got you.
Let's get in here.
At first,
I was like, he's
everything
looking
seemed
down.
normal, almost calm. But the deeper he ventured, the stronger a strange feeling of unease grew inside him, as he passed beneath rotting wooden beams, barely holding back the crushing weight of the earth. After more than 15 minutes
Yo, tell me what that's exactly what I do whenever I say I'm about to take a hit. Yeah.
of walking, something strange appeared on camera.
Come on, bro.
We're gonna take this branching tunnel that we skipped on the way in.
I have no idea.
I'm assuming that X means a dead end or somebody died.
A faint flash of light deep in the tunnel, like a distant flashlight beam.
Bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. You, out of everything you think that X could mean, you think either someone died or there's a dead end, and you still go. Bro, I said 3.5 landed yesterday.
Though Jacob didn't
Make it
notice it
move.
at the time, moments later, disturbing sounds began to echo through the tunnel. Soft, whisper-like noises coming from somewhere just out of sight.
Do you hear that?
It's a fucking Wendigo, bro.
Sounds like, what, is that wind? Can you, I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Do you hear that? It stopped. Wow.
This nigga's a prankster, bro. Pranker of the year, bro. Hold on. I hope he got an award for this video. He got me. He got me. Cause there's no way. There's no way you're gonna sit up here and fucking tell me you're hearing these fucking whispers, bro. What are you?
Wow. I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like wind, but
Doesn't sound like wind.
that's crazy. Don't know if that's a bird or I don't know what that is. It almost sounds like snakes, but wow. I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what that is. So let's get out of here and
Oh,
head back out to the portal.
yo, let it be some fucking noises, bro. You know what it was? He was trying to convince himself it was a bird. He was like, no, some snakes. And then he realized nothing he said made sense. He said, you know what? Let's go back to the portal. Good fucking decision, nigga. Thank you. Thank you. You were dumb as fuck going down there. Especially at the time you were going down there. But you're making a smart decision turning back.
That was weird. I think I keep hearing something. That was strange.
Then go, nigga.
I hear the air blowing here.
Get the fuck out of there, bro.
I'm getting out of here, and you can really hear that airflow. I'm getting out of here and heading home.
Uneasy, Jacob turned
That's as easy as it is, bro. These niggas go and they act like, oh, it's too, I can't be no bitch. I can't be no bitch. Nah, bro. Be a bitch and live, bro. Live another day.
back toward the entrance, but on his way out, he noticed another tunnel he had missed before, and cautiously decided to investigate.
Looking down the tunnel.
This nigga's so stupid. What the fuck? Yo, nigga, I was really gonna give you a fucking, yo. God damn, bro. I can't, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't fucking make this shit up. Now you done cursed your family, bro. Your kids is gonna get fucking cursed. Bro, are you fucking, and you didn't notice it? Yeah, y'all know in horror games, whenever you walk all the way down a hallway, and then you're looking, checking each door, locked. Go all the way down to the last door, boom, jump scare. Yo, what the fuck? You can't go through that door no more. You gotta turn around and you go back. The first door you checked is open. Nigga, you know it was closed the first time and you still wanna go through that door. Fuck no, there's something waiting for you.
Here.
There's something waiting for this nigga, bro. I know it. There's no wind. Why is that swinging? Why is just one rope fucking swinging? Do y'all see that shit? Bro.
I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there. Don't know if you can see that in the video or not.
Yeah, nigga, I've been talking about it.
Inside, steel chains hung from the ceiling, ordinary at first glance, until he saw one of them slowly swaying back and forth, as if someone had just touched it. That was enough for Jacob. Realizing he was not alone, he immediately left the mine and never looked back. To this day, he still has no explanation for what happened in that tunnel. It remains an unsolved mystery. This unsettling 30-minute video was filmed by...
You done fucking called it. You fucking called it. How the fuck you know this shit? You lie your ass off. You already watched this vid, didn't you?
A man named Daniel, who entered a cave with two of his friends despite having
Daniel.
no proper caving experience or equipment. Only a few minutes after going underground, they got lost, as anyone would expect. While searching for a way out, Daniel discovered a small chamber crawling with massive spiders.
Oh! I'm not scared of spiders, but there's a shitload of them. Okay, spiders, don't touch me and I won't touch you.
And to make things even worse, one of his friends nearly became stuck between the cave walls. At first, the group tried to stay calm and act as if everything was under control. But as the video goes on, the tension rises and panic slowly begins to take over. Fortunately, after a terrifying struggle in the darkness, all three of them eventually managed to find their way out unharmed.
I know I'm not close.
Nigga, like, this is how you know these niggas don't give a fuck. You seen niggas that at least go in, like, hazmat ass suits. These niggas going through caves in Thrasher hoodies, bro. You know that nigga, they going in there for fucking fit pics. That's all they're doing. They don't give a fuck about the cave. Confined spaces with spiders the size of my head? Yeah. GG's. That's not for me. That's not for me. Hey, well, YouTube, if you want to tune in to live reactions, or if you want to see more vids like this, bro, let me know. Like, subscribe, do everything, and let me know recommendations down in the comments below of anything else y'all want to react to. And then shout out Chezoid. This was a good vid. We might check out some more like this. But I'll catch y'all later. Y'all stay safe. Peace.